The moment you hear the name Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, your heartbeat automatically increases, because this is not just a car, it's a statement, it's a warning, and it's a legend built for those who refuse to be ignored. Imagine turning the key and unleashing one of the most aggressive naturally aspirated V12 engines ever created in the modern era. No turbos, no filters, just raw mechanical insanity screaming behind your ears. Welcome back to Car Update, and today we are diving deep into a machine that redefined what a supercar could be, the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, a car that was born to dominate racetracks, destroy lap records, and live forever in automotive history. Before we even talk about speed or power, you need to understand what SVJ really means. SVJ stands for Super Veloce Hoda, a badge that Lamborghini only gives to its most extreme creations. This isn't marketing hype, this is Lamborghini saying, we built this car without compromise. The Aventador SVJ was developed with one clear mission: to be the fastest, most aggressive, most track-focused Aventador ever made. And Lamborghini proved it by taking this beast to the Nürburgring Nordschleife, where it set a lap time that shocked the entire automotive world, becoming the fastest production car on the track at that time. That record wasn't luck, it was engineering madness executed perfectly. At the heart of the Aventador SVJ lies a naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12 engine, producing an insane 770 horsepower and 720 Newton-meters of torque. In a world obsessed with turbocharging and hybrid systems, Lamborghini made a bold move by keeping the engine pure. This V12 revs up to 8,700 RPM, delivering power in a way that feels violent, emotional, and addictive. Every throttle input feels like a punch to your chest, every gear shift feels like a gunshot, and every second behind the wheel reminds you why naturally aspirated engines are becoming priceless. This engine alone is a masterpiece, and when you hear it scream at full throttle, you don't just hear sound, you feel history. Now let's talk about performance, because this is where the Aventador SVJ becomes terrifying. From 0 to 100 km per hour in just 2.8 seconds, from 0 to 200 km per hour in under 8.6 seconds, and a top speed exceeding 350 km per hour. But numbers alone don't explain the experience. What truly separates the SVJ is how it delivers that speed. The all-wheel drive system keeps the car planted, the lightning-fast ISR gearbox shifts aggressively, and the car feels like it's glued to the road even when physics tells you it shouldn't be. This isn't a car you drive casually, this is a car that demands respect and rewards bravery. One of the most revolutionary features of the Aventador SVJ is Lamborghini's ALA system, Aerodynamics Lamborghini Aventador. This active aerodynamic system constantly adjusts airflow in real time to maximize downforce or reduce drag depending on driving conditions. At high speeds, the SVJ generates massive downforce, pushing the car into the asphalt for insane cornering grip. During straight-line acceleration, the system reduces drag, allowing the car to fly forward like a missile. This technology is one of the main reasons the SVJ dominated the Nürburgring, and it shows Lamborghini's obsession with blending aerospace-level engineering into road cars. Visually, the Aventador SVJ looks like it escaped from a sci-fi movie. Every angle, every vent, every sharp edge serves a purpose. This car doesn't believe in smooth curves, it believes in aggression. The massive front splitter, the carbon fiber air intakes, the dramatic side skirts, and the gigantic rear wing all work together to create a design that looks fast even when standing still. The SVJ doesn't ask for attention, it demands it. When this car enters a street, everything else fades into the background. The rear of the Aventador SVJ is pure art mixed with brutality. The central exhaust setup, the exposed engine bay, the aggressive diffuser, and the sharp LED taillights make it look like a predator ready to attack. Lamborghini used extensive carbon fiber throughout the body, reducing weight and increasing rigidity. The result is a car that not only looks extreme but feels razor-sharp in every movement. Step inside the Aventador SVJ, and you're greeted by a cockpit that feels more like a fighter jet than a luxury car. Alcantara everywhere, carbon fiber details, racing seats, and a digital instrument cluster that changes based on your driving mode. This interior isn't designed for comfort first, it's designed for focus. Everything is angled toward the driver, reminding you that this car exists for one reason: performance. Even the famous red flip-up start button adds drama every time you start the engine, turning a simple action into a ritual. Driving the Aventador SVJ is an emotional experience that's hard to put into words. The steering is sharp, the suspension is brutally stiff in Casa mode, and the car communicates every detail of the road to the driver. It feels alive, almost angry, as if it's constantly asking you to push harder. This is not a forgiving car, and that's exactly why enthusiasts love it. It doesn't hide its personality, it shows it proudly. Lamborghini limited the production of the Aventador SVJ to just 900 coupe units and 800 roadster units, instantly turning it into a collector's dream. Owning one is not just about driving, it's about owning a piece of Lamborghini history. Prices skyrocketed even before production ended, and today the SVJ is considered one of the most desirable modern Lamborghinis ever made. For collectors, this car represents the peak of the naturally aspirated V12 era, a chapter that may never be repeated. What makes the Aventador SVJ even more special is its timing. This car arrived at a moment when the automotive world was shifting toward electrification and hybrid systems. Lamborghini answered that shift by creating the most extreme, loud, unapologetic V12 monster possible. It's like a final roar before the silence. And that's why the SVJ holds such emotional value, because it represents freedom, excess, and pure mechanical passion. On Car Update, we always talk about cars that matter, and the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ matters because it's more than speed or luxury. It's about emotion, legacy, and pushing boundaries. This car doesn't try to be practical, it doesn't try to be efficient, it exists to make your heart race and your soul smile. Every time you see one, hear one, or even think about one, it reminds you why cars are more than just machines. The Aventador SVJ is not perfect, and that's what makes it perfect. The gearbox is aggressive, the ride is harsh, visibility is limited, and it demands constant attention. But that's the price of driving something real. In a world full of digital experiences and artificial sounds, the SVJ offers something authentic. It offers fear, excitement, and adrenaline in its purest form. As Lamborghini moves into a new era with hybrid technology, the Aventador SVJ stands as a monument to the brand's wild spirit. It's a car that will be talked about for decades, studied by engineers, worshipped by fans, and dreamed of by millions. This is the kind of car that inspires posters on bedroom walls and motivates people to chase success. If you ever get the chance to see or hear a Lamborghini Aventador SVJ in real life, take a moment and appreciate it, because cars like this are becoming rare. This is not just a supercar, this is a farewell letter to an era of madness, written in carbon fiber and V12 thunder. This was Car Update, bringing you closer to the world's most insane machines. If you love raw power, legendary engines, and cars that make history, then the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ is not just a car you admire, it's a car you respect.